ultimately winds up putting Iran in a stronger position when it comes to nuclear ambitions is absurd. That's just not going to happen. But our preference is to address this through a diplomatic means, and that's what we're endeavoring to do here. I think we've made some progress. I'm always cautious when I say that because you can agree to things on paper, they actually have to be implemented. But I do think perhaps there is the possibility that over the next few hours, the world will get some good news, at least with regards to the Straits and with regards to a process that can ultimately leave us where the president wants us to be. And that is a world that no longer has to be in fear or worry about an Iranian nuclear weapon.
This weekend at the pumps, Americans are paying an average of more than $4.50 a gallon for gas, with diesel over $5.50 a gallon, as oil continues to hover around that $100 a barrel mark. This has led to consumer sentiment dropping for a third straight month to an all-time low. On Friday, Fed Chairman Kevin Warsh was sworn in, taking over for Jerome Powell, who resisted calls by President Trump to quickly cut interest rates. Warsh will be tasked with finding a delicate balance between controlling inflation and attempting to lower rates to spur economic growth. Despite the surge in energy prices, the U.S. economy has remained resilient, with workers who contribute to their retirement funds seeing a big boost in savings. The Dow closed on Friday at an all-time record high. The S&P 500 is on its longest winning streak since 2023, fueled by optimism about artificial intelligence, robust corporate earnings, and growing hope of a permanent U.S. deal with Iran. Here's the president on Friday.
Since I took office, the typical 401k is up more than $30,000. And I've created 300,000 jobs in the last 2 months, smashing all expectation. Remember this, right now, more people are working in the United States than at any time ever before, by far. Look, energy is a big ball game. That's the big one. And we're going to get that down. It'll get down to where it was, maybe even get down lower. But we had it down to a number that was so good they hadn't seen it since my first term.
Joining me now is the director of the National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett. It's great to have you with us. Thank you for being here.
Great to be here.
The stock market is soaring. There is no doubt about that. There is optimism about AI, corporate earnings. Everything seems great, but you've got the pesky problem of high oil prices, which translates at the pump for consumers. And Kevin, we're starting to see those